Core Squad, welcome to day 24, and a sad day because it is our final oblique session together. We're going to be working the obliques in every function that they do, so in lateral flexion, in rotation. We're also going to work to destabilize them and then stabilize them. You're going to need a medium dumbbell or kettlebell for today's session. We're going to have 4 exercises on one side, and then we'll repeat them on the other side, and then we're going to repeat the whole thing again so we can really nail the drills and master them. Okay, taking that weight into one hand, feet are a little bit wide in the shoulder width apart, tiny bend in the knees so you can bring the pelvis into neutral, drop the tail down, engage in the core. Fingertips to temples, here we go, side bend. Reach down your leg, elbow going up and over, and exhale, pull down. Inhale to bend and exhale, pulling ever so slightly forward so you're really keeping it in the oblique and not into your lower back. Good, we're reaching down that thigh. Okay, remember that extra elbow reach puts that oblique into more of a stretch so you get more contraction as you pull over. Good work. Let's go for one more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Okay, drop that weight down. Now the side that you've been holding the weight, that knee is going to go on the floor. The other leg is going to go all the way out. You're going to place your foot flat. Tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the glutes, engage in the core, fingertips to temples, side bend. Okay, take it over as far as you can, and then exhale, squeeze that oblique to come all the way upright. Now we can make this a little bit more intense by reaching the hand all the way over and pull back. Try not to hold your breath. Try to keep your breath continuous, especially when we go into the side bend. The tendency, instead of inhaling, is just to hold and then pull. Try and keep a continuous inhale and then exhale. Keep those glutes switched on. Last rep. And finish. Good, well done. Okay, you're gonna bring it all the way down into a side plank. Now place that underneath foot behind. And we lift the hips all the way up. We're gonna go for rotations. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, rotate. Now keep both feet on the flat on the floor and reach as far through as you can and then up, okay? Try not to come up onto the toes, otherwise that just comes into a plank and open. I want to get that torso rotation. So you're getting the opposite obliques coming towards one another as you spiral and then reach. It should also feel like quite a nice stretch across the back. So it may work for you thinking of the contraction, or the thought process of trying to lengthen across your back might help you get further. And relax. Okay, so the arm that you have just been leaning on, that hand is going to come down on the floor, and the same side, that leg is going to lift up. Okay, we're going to take and thread the needle, destabilize, and then stabilize. Here we go. So you're going to feed the hand through the gap. Go slowly, you may fall the first time, and then you've got to find that stability, find the shoulders and the hips coming square as you open the arm out to the side. And again, you're trying to find as big a range of motion that you can. Reach that hand and find that stability. Destabilize and stabilize. Now I am thinking about really extending my leg behind me as much as possible, stretching behind the knee. Okay, by pressing that tension all the way out there, it's gonna help you out. And release. Good job. Okay, those are our 4 exercises. Let's take them all on the other side. Okay, so feet out wide, soften the knees, tailbone drops into neutral, core is engaged before we even start. And trace the weight down the leg and exhale, squeeze the oblique to come up. And reach it down the leg. elbow going up to the ceiling, and then pull ever so slightly forward, fractionally. Okay, I want you to feel it in your obliques more than you feel it in your back. Remember that continuous breath. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Okay, drop that weight down. Same side that you just had the weight in. That knee goes down, other leg goes out. Okay, it's in line with the knee. Drop the tail, squeeze the glutes, engage the core, and we take it into that side bend. Same way. And exhale, squeeze up. Now we had that option last time to reach the arm, just to intensify it a little bit further. Now there'll be an edge, okay? There'll be a little point where you may feel like you're about to fall over. Okay, that's your challenge point. You want to try and go there every time. So you're working to your maximum range of motion to get the most out of this exercise. Taking yourself off balance and then squeeze and control it all back. Good work. Okay, last rep. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, bring it down into that side plank. Okay, sending the underneath leg back and reaching the top arm up. Getting ready. 3, 2, rotate through. Okay, keep the blades of the feet on the floor and reach your hand through as far as you can. Stretching across the back and open up. Remember, you're pressing that forearm down into the floor, so you're lifting out of that shoulder joint. It's as if you're creating a bit of space in that shoulder joint instead of sinking into it. You're pushing away. Think about opposite rib going to opposite hip bone. Good work. One more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, same hand, same arm that's just been down. That hand comes down, and that same side, the leg extends back into that extension. Squeeze the glutes, lift in the tummy, arm out to the side. Go slowly for your first rep. Feed that hand through the gap. You allow your supporting arm to bend slightly, as much as it wants. And then we find that stability as we open the arm back. Okay, again, this exercise, there is absolutely no hiding from stability. Okay, we're destabilizing the body, especially when we bend that arm and rotating, and then it's all got to find that stability as you come back. Keep squeezing the glute. That's going to help extend the leg back behind you. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Nicely done. Okay, we're going to repeat all of that again. So picking the weight up in the original side, and I'll give you a couple of add-ons if you want to make some things a little bit harder. Okay, soft knees. Now, we can add in that arm reach to this exercise. Okay, help us get a little bit further. You may find that the waist has opened up quite a lot too with these loaded stretches. Okay, while we're working, while we're engaging and tensing it, it's also in this part a loaded stretch. So quite good for active mobility. Just notice if you are reaching this a little bit further down the thigh than you were the first time round. Last rep. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, weight goes down, and we drop it down to the knee. Place that foot flat. Tuck the tailbone down just slightly, engage in the core. Now, if we want to make it harder, both arms stay up extended over. Okay, as we go all the way as far as you can, and then woo, all the way up. Okay, So option 1, as a reminder, was fingertips to temples. Option 2 was with that one arm reach. And then option 3 is both arms staying up. Okay, keep your glutes switched on to support and protect your back. Okay, so the entire trunk, it's not your obliques alone. Okay, the entire trunk is working with that extra focus into the oblique. 3, 2, or squeeze one more in, and up. Okay, side plank. This rotation this time, quick look to me, you're gonna pike up as you rotate through and then open. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, and reach through, lift your hips and reach through to that back foot and open. Now, if it's a lot for your shoulder, this exercise is also very nice up on the hand because you get quite a lot of range of motion when you're on the hand. Okay, but of course, it does add that extra strain onto the wrist. So choose forearm or hand, whichever one suits you best for this exercise. Okay, you're still getting the same motion in the oblique. We're scooping it in, we're closing the opposite ribs, the opposite hip, and we're getting that twist. Okay, so it works both on the forearm and on the hand. And release. Good job. Okay, drop down. The same arm that you were just on stays in contact with the floor and you lift the leg up. Okay, scoop the abdominals in and here we go. Thread the needle. Let's see if you can hover literally a centimetre off the floor as you reach the arm through and then stabilise. So much focus, so much concentration with this one. Okay, we're also controlling that core against the extension of the hip. We talk a lot about that when we talk about stuff for runners. Well done, release. Okay, other side, final 4. Okay, legs out, soft knees, choose your variation, and here we go. So the extra one was to add the arm reach and pull down. Add the arm reach and then pull the elbow to get that extra tension. Use that breath, inhale and exhale. Good, think about that stretch, about that lengthening of the muscle, and then that shortening of the muscle. See if you can straighten the arm. Sometimes I see it and it's slightly bent still. Really straighten it, bring it close to your ear, and then pull. Last rep, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful stuff. Okay, drop it down. We are on the knee. The foot is nice and flat. Tailbone is dropped, core is engaged, glutes are switched on, okay? And option 1 was fingertips into that side bend. Option 2 was the reach. Option 3 was both arms staying glued by your ears. Okay, now you've really got to keep that connection between your ribs and your hips and not let it overextend as the arms go up. Good, see how far you can go. How far into that bend you can go, and then bring it all the way back. 10 more seconds here. Doing well, squad. 3, 2, 1. All right, last drill. No, it's not. Side plank, 2 more. Top leg in front, we're going for that rotation. Hand or forearm, up to you. 3, 2, 1. Rotate, get the rib to the hip first, and then let the hips pike up as you reach back, and then forward and open. Move with control. Okay, either reaching for your ankle or your shin. 10 more seconds. Really strong crew. Yes, and release. Okay, now it's the final exercise. That same hand stays down on the floor and that leg goes all the way back. Lengthen it away to lift up. Scoop the abdominals in. Find that stable position first, okay? So your body knows where it's coming back to. And then fold it in, reach it through the gap, hover just off the floor, and then find it. Destabilize. And then stabilize. You want to know that something can knock you off balance, but you are always strong enough and have that core integrity to find that stability again. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Strong, strong effort, squad. Let's just take a bit of a side bend to just stretch out those obliques. So I'm going to sit cross-legged, but you can sit, you can kneel, you can cross your legs, whatever is comfortable for you, and just take a big bend over. Okay, if you are sat like me, that sit bone is reaching into the floor, pressing down into the floor as you reach over. Okay, so it's a oppositional pull, hip going down, arm reaching over. Okay, when you work things in 2 directions, in opposite directions, you get a lot more out of it. And change, reach, sit bone going down, arm going over. Okay, so you're anchoring the stretch. Good, coming up, let's just take a little spine twist. Place one hand on that knee, inhale, grow tall, exhale, rotate. Inhale, you always grow taller, lengthen a bit further. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Your back hand is on the floor, acting as your anchor to push from and change. Inhale, grow tall first, and then exhale, rotate. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, rotate further. Good. Yes, squad. Well done. Another strong session, done and dusted, in the bag. You crushed it. Thank you for joining. Thank you for pushing through. And I will see you next time.